My friends and my family, this is Trevor Chapman, modern day man, entrepreneur, achiever, purveyor of the good life, student of life, marketer. After over 10 years in business, tens of millions of dollars, I've learned this one thing. There's too much noise. It takes tactics and strategy. You can't buy it, you earn it through experience. Failure after failure hones the craft. You must become a warrior. It's time to run. The experience you can't buy. You had to have earned it. It's my turn to give back and contribute. I share all of my lessons from 7 to 8 and from 8 to 9 figures. We'll see if it goes from 9 to 10, but I'm gonna give it all to you. Consistency, persistence, dedication, vision, time, discipline, work. I'm gonna give it all to you so that you learn from where I failed and you learn from my experience. My brothers, this is your daily fuel.
My friends, what's up? This is Trevor. I'm coming at you out of the Amsterdam International Airport right now. We just landed and we are here for a layover while we prepare to fly down to Tanzania to go climb Mount Kilimanjaro. My son is 10 years old. Each year I take him on a rite of passage trip from when he was 6 on, and with my other children from 7 on. When he was 6, we went down to Peru. Had a elevation change, gain and loss of 29,000 feet. It was incredible. We trekked into this place called Choqquequirao. There are old Incan ruins. Only 15% has been excavated, and they still haven't found like the burial chambers and everything. Incredible opportunity. If you've got the opportunity to take your kids on these rite of passage trips, it's something that you've simply got to do. A lot of my character I attribute to the fact that my dad took me often on these trips. Despite growing up with very little money, they managed to throw together the resources to do it. Now, I find myself here getting ready to go climb Kilimanjaro with my son, and I'm left with an idea, with a thought that I want to share with you. And that is that a little bit before taking him on that trip to Peru, I found myself in a post-depression world, meaning that '08 had just occurred. I think it was 3 years from that point in time, so we're looking at probably 2011, and the world is drastically different, and I'm still trying to recover from that moment. Let me tell you what I did, and if you will consider this one idea in your business, it has the power to dramatically change many things, and that is simply this. I was in the accessories business. I spoke about this a little bit, but I want you to really, really consider this. I was in the accessories business, meaning that what I did, the wares, the services, everything that I peddled to my customers, they were accessories. They were not necessities. Anytime you're in the accessories business, the first thing that gets canceled during times of hardship are the accessories. I sat there, having lost tens of thousands of customers overnight, and wondered, how can I transition without walking away from my core competency from the accessory business to the necessity business? I eventually found out how to do that. I was able to transition into commercial security and fire monitoring, which is required by law. These large corporations cannot conduct business unless they're legally monitored for fire and, in some instances, security. And so I found that by law, the business that I was trying to grow was required. How can you jump into that business now? How can you transition from the accessory business to the necessity business? What is it that you can do? How would you swap that? Is it a product that you need to change? Is it the way that that product gets delivered to your customers? Is it the service that you offer? Think deeply, my friends, because if you can find a way to go from accessory to necessity, you will have a business that has longevity. And longevity, after all, is the name of the game. One-hit wonders, hit and quit pops, not interesting to anybody. We all desire longevity, and especially in business. If you have a business that has a very clear element of longevity, the multiple that you can get paid dramatically increases when you prepare to exit or take an outside investment. My friends, I will be coming to you soon, from the continent of Africa. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening to this shorter episode. They're usually much longer. We find ourselves in a situation where we have to adapt. And instead of just not submitting an episode, I didn't want to break my promise to you. And so I've made it. I'm standing right here in the midst of 150 people who are native to the country that I'm going to right now, wondering if I'm actually talking on the phone or talking to myself. That's my dedication to you. I appreciate it. Much love, much respect. Chat soon.